Hi all. Everything in my video is pulled from the public domain and I am using them under the Fair Use Fair Dealings guidelines. Everything I say is my own opinion. You should look into this information for yourselves, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Good morning, everybody. I know I usually upload on Thursday mornings, but I don't want to do anything to detract from the 10-year wedding anniversary of Catherine and William. So with that in mind, I decided to upload this morning. I hope you guys find this informative, and let's get started. You know, everybody's wondering what happened to Spotify, because we all remember when it was announced how Harry and his wife had signed this multi-million-dollar deal with the streaming company, like $30 million. Harry and his wife caught a lot of backlash because you had musicians that had been working for years and they were on that streaming platform and they were driving Ubers on the side because they couldn't pay their bills. And yet these two with no experience were handed that much money. Approximately 4 months ago, I did a video called Not Spot on Spotify, and you guys should probably go back and take a look at that. I had always said all along that they were going to wheel Archie out whenever it helped them get clicks and money. And sure enough, they wheeled Archie out for their big Christmas special that they touted on. The Christmas special ended up being humiliating because in the end, they came in behind whale sleep sounds. So then the rumors started coming around saying quite possibly that their podcast had been canceled because it had bombed so horribly. And I touched on that in my video called Bye Bye Spotify, which I did about 2 months ago. Now, of course, during all of this, again, Spotify is having to defend their decision because now they put out a podcast that was so billed and it bombed. I mean, it sucked. And then about a month ago, I did a video called Oprah and Spotify Take Two, where Harry's wife and Harry show up. She's wearing a $3,500 dress. And again, they're blathering on about Spotify. And in an attempt to bring in more viewers, because I think maybe Spotify realizes people don't like these two so much, they linked them with Michelle Obama and a bunch of other high-name people. But since that came out, they haven't dropped anything. As a matter of fact, since they inked that deal 5-6 months ago, they've done one bad podcast that bombed, and that's it. Which brings us to the one simple question. Did they have their contract canceled? I can assure you, you guys, that Spotify did not give them $30 million. They dropped one podcast and Spotify went, oh, well, they did their job. No. I think it's like with Netflix. They have to produce to get paid. They have produced diddly squat. No, they did not get $30 million from Spotify. Now, it should be known that Spotify is not doing so well since they signed these two on. Now, the head of Spotify told Parliament that because they brought Harry and his wife on, it creates a virtuous cycle that helps struggling musicians by getting more people to the site. But a lot of people pointed out that they get less than half a penny. They get half a penny per stream, and then these two are handed millions for their woke, feel-good podcasts, which haven't even done well. Spotify is now suffering from what I call the Markle effect. Every time Harry and his wife touch anything, their stock takes a nosedive. Same thing happened with Netflix. They've started raising their prices because they're trying to recoup what they've lost. Same thing now is happening with Spotify. Their stock is plummeting. And there's so much competition with other streaming networks where people can go and actually get paid that some of the artists are leaving Spotify. They're saying the streaming services podcasts have not had a positive impact on subscriber growth. So in other words, the money they gave these two grifters was a complete waste. So I would really like your thoughts about the fact that they've only put out one podcast and it was a complete bomb and they've done nothing since then. I really want your thoughts. Go back and look at my previous 3 Spotify videos that I told you about and then let me know what you think. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget you can email me. Don't forget about that coffee fund. And as always, have a great day.